like I said, we're never going to have the message discipline of the establishment, and that's okay. We don't want that. I think we do have to be wiser about like how exactly are we going to attack this thing. Yes. You know, like I'm like I'm a hardcore libertarian, and that's a very small group of people in this country. There's some, you know, but there's not that many.
No,
we can't, you know, now there's enough that like Donald Trump came to the Libertarian Convention because it's a presidential elections are close these days, and any little block like helps. But if you're talking about like Trump supporters, it's okay. Hey, you got tens of millions of people in this country, and you could see where, look, there's real lessons to be learned from last year's the boycotts of Target and Bud Light. Just in that, forget even like politics, just in terms of being consumers. Hey, look at the power you guys have. If you decide to do something, you can really do something, and you can change the direction of the culture, the direction of the country. But you got to be really smart about when you decide to do it and who you decide to go after. And it was frustrating to me to see, like, so Donald Trump gets shot in the head, you know, does this, and it's the reason why he's alive. If he hadn't done that, his brains are blown out on national television. Now, what we know about this, and obviously there's a lot more to uncover, but let's just say best case scenario, it was a wild failure. You know, like a failure that you really can't even imagine. Have you seen some of the videos? This kid is walking around and scoping out the area for over an hour before he's there. He's allowed to be on a roof that's 150 yards away from the former president of the United States of America. People on the ground are screaming. This guy's got a gun. And so, okay, so like,
but Joe Biden's employees allowed it. Those were Joe Biden's employees.
Yes,
they're executive branch employees.
And also take into account all the other things that they've done to this guy, and then they allowed this to happen.
Yes.
And 2 weeks later, all of right-wing Twitter is up in arms about some trannies in the opening ceremony of the Olympics. And it's like, guys, focus. Like, you know, like, come on, man. I don't like that stuff either. And I think it's awful that they're shoving that in everyone's face. And that shouldn't have been at the opening ceremonies. But hey, no. Outrage is a finite resource, just like everything else. And we are outraged about this thing, you know, like not that. We're outraged about this. Right. And all it would take would be a little bit of focus. Okay, we're not going to have the message discipline of the corporate media, but like just a little bit of focus from the dissidents to just like pick like 4 things that we're going to focus on, all of our energy like that. We're getting to the bottom of that assassination attempt. What the hell happened there?